Everyone talks about how easy life is in Japan. The trains never stop. The streets are spotless. Things used, flow. But the smooth surface hides something deeper. It's not just politeness, it's a smart design built right into their days. A quiet way of doing things that changes everything you know about daily living. Once you see it, your own daily struggles will start to make sense. So what's the secret? It's not magic. It's a ton of small, smart choices that get rid of the little frustrations we all deal with every day. Let's start with something Jube probably never thought about, light fixtures. When you move into a new place, you usually need tools and some know-how just to hang a light. In Japan, most homes have a standard socket on the ceiling. You just buy a light and click it in dome. No fuss. It's a tiny thing, but that's the whole point. Think about missing a package delivery. It's one of the most common, annoying hassles. Well, in Japan, many apartment buildings just have dedicated mailboxes for packages. Problem solved. You don't have to be home. From bug screens that come standard on almost every window, to having a vending machine for every 50 people, these little details add up. They create a life with less friction, and less to worry about. So today, we're going to explore the simple, clever designs that make daily life in Japan flow so smoothly. It's not an accident, it's by design. Now, this focus on effortless design isn't just for small things inside your home. It scales up to one of the most complex challenges a country can face, getting millions of people where they need to go, every single day. I'm talking about Japan's public transit. Anyone who's ever been there will tell you the same thing. The trains don't just run on time, they run with a precision that feels almost supernatural. We're not talking about being 5 or 10 minutes late. In a city like Tokyo, a train being even 1 minute behind schedule is considered a major issue, often prompting an apology over the intercom. So, what's the secret? It's not one thing, but a whole philosophy built around punctuality. It starts with a cultural foundation. In Japan, being on time is a core part of showing respect. Arriving late to a meeting or to work isn't just an oops moment, it's seen as deeply disrespectful to the other person's time. This isn't just a business rule, it's a life rule. And the entire transportation network is built to honor that principle. It's a promise that the system makes to its riders: we will get you there exactly when we said we would. You see this promise in action everywhere. Just look at the station platforms. There are painted lines on the ground, showing you precisely where each train car's doors will open. And people naturally form neat, orderly queues behind those lines. There is no frantic push to get on board. When the train glides into the station, it stops with uncanny accuracy. The doors slide open, perfectly aligned with the markings on the platform. It's a small detail, but it shaves precious seconds off every stop, allowing people to get on and off smoothly and quickly. This is where the human element comes in. The drivers, the conductors, and the platform staff work in perfect sync. You see them pointing at signals and clocks, calling out checks to each other. It's a carefully practiced routine designed to eliminate any chance of error or delay. Their professionalism is a huge part of what makes it all work. The system is so committed to this that if a train is delayed, they often hand out small paper slips called delay certificates. You can give this to your boss or teacher as official proof that you weren't at fault for being late. Imagine that. The system takes responsibility for its own schedule so seriously, it gives you a doctor's note for tardiness. But it's not just the staff. The passengers are part of the system, though. Everyone knows the unspoken rules. You let people get off before you try to get on. You don't hold the doors. You move to the center of the car to make room. It's a quiet, collective effort. So when you see a train in Japan running perfectly on time, you're not just seeing great engineering. You're seeing a culture in motion. It's millions of people, from the train driver to the last person getting on, all working together to honor a shared value. It's the same philosophy behind the easy-to-install ceiling light, just applied on a massive, city-defining scale. It's a shared commitment to making life flow, 1 second at a time. And that commitment to flow doesn't stop when you step off the train platform. It extends out into the city itself. Take a walk through Tokyo, or Osaka, or any major city in Japan, and you'll eventually notice something is missing. You look for one, then another, and realize there are almost no public trash cans. Now, do they think that would mean trash everywhere, right? But it's the exact opposite. The streets are famously, almost unbelievably, clean. So what's going on? Where does all the trash go? It's not magic. It's a mix of a very clear system and a deep-seated cultural habit. First, let's talk about the vending machines. Japan has millions of them, selling everything from hot coffee to cold drinks. Jueji almost always find a small recycling bin right next to them, but it's only for the bottles and cans you buy right there. It's not a general-purpose garbage can. For any other trash you create during your day, a candy wrapper, a tissue, a receipt, the rule is simple, and it's one everyone just knows: you take it home with you. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a fundamental part of public etiquette. The thinking is that your trash is your responsibility. Leaving it for someone else to clean up is seen as inconsiderate, a way of pushing your small burden onto the community. It's that same respect for others we saw on the trains, just applied to shared spaces. But the real genius of the system becomes clear once you get that trash home. This is where the famous Japanese garbage sorting comes in. It's not just a matter of recycling and trash. Depending on the city, you might have to separate your waste into 10 or more different categories: combustibles, non-combustibles, plastics for recycling, PET bottles, glass, cans, newspapers, cardboard, the list goes on. And each category has its own specific collection day. If you put the wrong bag out on the wrong day, it just won't be picked up. It might sound complicated, but it's a system everyone participates in. It turns the act of throwing something away into a conscious, deliberate process. You have to think about what an object is made of and where it's supposed to go. So when you see those spotless streets, you're not looking at the work of an invisible army of street sweepers. You're seeing the result of millions of people taking personal responsibility for their small part of the whole. It's a system designed for a clean, efficient flow, not just for people on a train, but for the entire life cycle of every single thing a city uses and discards. It's another piece of the puzzle, showing how a shared mindset can shape a city in the most visible way possible. This mindset, this obsession with smooth flow, shrinks all the way down from citywide systems into the tiniest details of daily life. It's in the small stuff, the things you might not even notice, where this design philosophy really shines. Let's start inside a typical Japanese apartment. You get a new lamp and you want to install it on the ceiling. In many places, this is a whole project. You need a drill, a screwdriver, maybe you're messing with wires. It's a hassle. But in Japan, you just look up, and you'll see a standard power outlet on the ceiling. It's designed so you can just take your lamp, push it in, and twist. That's it. Click. Done. No tools, no stress. It's a tiny thing, but it's a perfect example of thinking ahead, of identifying a common frustration and designing it out of existence. And this thinking doesn't stop at your apartment door. Walk down to the entrance of the building, and you'll often see a wall of metal mailboxes. But look closer, and you'll find bigger, numbered lockers right next to them. These are package delivery boxes. It's a simple solution to a modern problem. When you order something online, you don't have to worry about being home to receive it. The delivery driver just leaves it securely in your assigned box. It's another small point of friction in your day. Used, gone.